Lads, welcome back. Breaking news. I've always wanted to do that. Welcome back to the Holiday Cup announcement stuff. This is V, W, and then XYZ is one group.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out the video, it's going to be there or wherever Lucas is pointing. I'm trying to get better.
I'm not.
We need a new thing.
I'm not.
So we're doing V, W, and XYZ today.
These are kind of low impact in all honesty.
But some of them have access to some really powerful, dangerous stuff. So
yes.
Starting with V, Vampire. You have access to generic zombies.
Yeah, it's generic zombie deck plus vampire stuff.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just awkward, really. Vampire Lord is one of their best cards, and that's saying something.
It's got Vampire Fraulein. It's got some Xyz monsters that are pretty decent. Vampire is just, because of its access to generic zombie stuff, it's the only reason why it's in number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2 is the better version of that, which would be Vendread.
Yep.
Look, Vendread, Slayer, and Battlemaster and all those things are insanely powerful cards.
Yeah.
There's a reason that there were Vendread cards in Drytron for a little bit. The Vendread ritual monsters are really powerful. It's not super consistent, but it does have access to the generic zombie stuff to be able to help mitigate some of its problems.
Yep.
It had to take number 2 because the Vs weren't very deep.
No, they are not.
But number 1 is a phenomenal deck.
Number 1 is by far, like, it's not even close. If you're wanting to play V, I highly recommend you play this deck and not any of the others.
It's V-dubs.
Virtual World. Do you want to do everything from your hand so that way if anyone says no, they can't use a Veiler or an Imperm or Dark Ruler or really anything that affects the field?
There you go.
I'm just going to do everything from my hand because screw you.
Pretty much. Virtual World is a top strategy now. And in this tournament, it has everything. So.
It really helps to have a monster that says, oh, you want to have things leave the field? Banish them.
Yeah.
Like, that honestly...
Not just monsters, just anything on the field is banished.
That honestly can kill a lot of decks.
It allows you to main deck things like Twin Twisters with it on the field, and you can banish their back row, effectively giving you, for the price of 1 discard, 2 Cosmic Cyclones.
Without any life points?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But moving on to W. Number 3 is Witchcrafter.
Yeah. Do you want to play Crystal Wing Turbo?
Look, this deck is honestly just Secret Village of the Spellcasters Turbo.
Yeah, you activate Secret... You can do that. You have that... Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Wind Witches.
Yeah. Witchcrafters are big enough and strong enough, and they can do just so much.
And turning off spell cards is the thing.
The deck isn't super good.
No.
It's a pretty big drop from 2 to 3, and it's a pretty big drop from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 is World Chalice.
Do you want to play basically World Legacy most cards?
Yeah,
you get to play generalized World Legacy cards.
Yeah.
And World Legacy has a pretty deep choice.
It does.
Like, you can't play the specific like crawler cards, but you could play ones that, like you could play.
World Chalice also has an extra link.
Yeah. You can also just choose to say, oh, by the way, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use World Wand, World Armor, World Arc, because they all specify. Also, you can do it with World Legacy cards,
which will give you access to things like Orchestrated Return for draw power or whatever.
Yeah, like you just have access to a lot of cards.
Yep.
And that's why it's just better, is because I get to do whatever I want, and if anyone says no, too bad. Another one that's an option. What is it? Ib.
Yeah.
They get Ib the World Chalice Justicar.
Yep. They get access to a lot of weird stuff. But look, number 1 is one of the best decks of all time. It has hand loop. And it actually has access to ways to potentially do it.
Yeah, even with that card at 1.
It's Wind Up.
Wind Up. Zen Might is at 1. That's enough for it.
Wind Up is probably what people are going to play with if they pull W.
There's a reason why cards like Time Thief Redoer were really good when all they had was a Wind Up Rabbit effect.
Yeah.
Like, I made a generic Link 4 that has a Wind Up Rabbit effect, so it's good. That's literally what happened.
Yep. All right. Into X, Y, and Z.
X has 1.
It is X Saber.
X Saber. Will you please play something else?
Look, here are your best options, and I'm going to give them to you straight in order, and then we can talk about them. At number 3, it's Zephyr.
Yep.
At number 2 is Zing.
Yep.
And number 1, it's Zodiac.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with 3. Zephyr. Zephyr is a pendulum deck. It has access to Omni Negates. It has really big bodies. It can do some Xyz summoning. It can do some other summoning.
The biggest hurting thing is that it's a pendulum deck.
Yeah.
Like, at least it can play Pendulum Treasure.
And yeah, it can play a lot of generic pendulum cards, but Zephyr's biggest problem is that it pairs better with other strategies. Yeah. And in this one, it can't.
It can't. It has to play on its own, and that hurts it.
Number 2 is Zing. Zing's biggest problem is that they miss timing.
Yeah. Cards that miss timing, it's really annoying, but it happens.
Yeah, Zing is cool, and it can do a lot of stuff, and it has access to some really powerful cards like Yazi and Baxia, which are really good cards. Its problem is that they miss timing, and that sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
And at number 1, look, Zodiac is still...
Trident and
Zeus Turbo. It's Zeus Turbo.
Well, no, Trident and...
Oh, Trident and Broad Bull are both at 1.
Even though Barrage is at 1 right now, Rapier's still
Barrage
at 1.
is at 0.
Oh, so Barrage, Trident, and Broad Bull all are at 1.
Yep.
Rapier's still only at 1, sadly for it, but...
You have access to everything.
Yeah, you can make everything. You can go full combo.
You can make infinite. You can't make the Infinite Dracolich Monster.
No, you cannot.
Don't have access to it. Look, it's Zeus Turbo. You can play a million draw cards in it. You don't care. You can play all these going second cards. You don't care.
If things outside of our control happen, honestly, Zing might be the best one for XYZ. If certain things outside of our control happen.
Yeah. Because Zeus is one of the cards that's on one of the things that's on the chopping block for the players to decide on. Which, if you haven't signed up and there's still space, make sure to check out the description. We will have Chrono's Discord link right there,
Yeah,
so you'll be able to
hop in there, tell them that we sent you and that you want to join in to the Holiday Cup. We'll happily have you guys. We want everyone to join in and try to join as much as possible.
Yep. But now, this is the last call because later this week, in the next few days, I think it's in the next 5 days.
December the 1st.
December 1st, we close signups.
December the 4th, we will assign letters on a live stream.
And on December 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, it'll be when the tournament happens on Twitch. So you'll have a full week to be able to build your deck. You'll be able to send it to either myself or Lucas or Chrono, and you'll be able to do that stuff. So don't forget, you are completely allowed to mix. I think we'll allow you guys to be able to mix any archetype that's within the letter.
Yeah.
So if you have X, Y, and Z, you can use a combination of X, Y, and Z strategies. Like
if
you wanted to play I don't know, Zephyr Zing, you can do that.
You can. Do all of them work very well together? No. But can you? Absolutely. We're not going to tell you can.
Yeah. If you want to build something wild and crazy, you can do something wild and crazy.
Just try to.
But it's got to be within your letter or letters, depending on what you have. So
yeah. If you get P and Q or X, Y, and Z, then yes, you can use both, but...
Everything else, you got to keep it within it. So if you have like an A, you could play Adamantipator and... Altergeist if you wanted to play something silly or something like that.
Yeah.
So make sure to check that out. We look forward to seeing you guys there. I will be on commentary the whole time.
Yeah.
Hopefully Christian and Lucas will be doing something with it. I'm not sure what they'll be doing, but something will be happening on our YouTube channel, hopefully as well.
And then also, before letters are assigned, that's when Patrick and I will put into that Discord what the cards that are bannable are.
On December 1st, the poll will be live in the Discord. On December 4th, it closes before letters are assigned. That way, you guys are deciding before you have
That way you can't say well, I don't like Zeus. Oh, I pulled Zodiac. I love Zeus.
Yeah. So the things that are on the chopping block right now are the Invoked package,
Access Code,
Mystic Mine, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, and the Wind Witch package.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 things that are on the chopping block for this tournament because the 2 engines are probably the 2 best engines available.
Being able to make Crystal Wing for no cost really, and all Invoked.
It's Invoked.
Access Code. Some decks can make that super easily really big and make it kind of cheating.
Yep. Zeus is Zeus.
Zeus is just very powerful, and Mystic Mine Look, if you guys want to play it, perfectly fine. If you don't, that is also fine. It is up to you.
But it'll be up to it will be up to the 32 players. I do not have a vote. I will be commentating.
Yep.
Chrono will not have a vote. He will be commentating.
Depending on the amount of players, each one, you will get 3 votes in total. You cannot vote for the same thing. So you only get, but you can vote for up to 3 things. And if they get at least half of the people voting for that card or that package, those are the things that will be banned. So at least it could be none of those are banned, or up to 3 of them are, but not all 5.
Yeah. It will be the 3 with the most votes get banned.
Yeah. And that's just to make it more interesting, because then that can promote different deck building.
Yeah. So if you guys decide that Access Code and Zeus, because they're the best generic cards without making anything insanely broken, that could be an option.
Yeah.
If you guys want to just
Play Mystic Mine.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, you guys can choose to vote for only one. You'll have up to 3 votes. That's it. So
Yeah, you can vote for 0 or 3. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
Yep.
And I think that's the most fair way, because then we don't have any choice in it. It's entirely up to the players.
Yep. And that's how we're going to do it. So make sure to check that stuff out. We look forward to seeing you guys there on December 4th, when we will be live streaming on Twitch with Chrono, and we will be assigning letters. I can't wait for you guys to do it. Also, this is where we get to announce we have a prize.
Oh yeah, we do. Yep.
All right. Christian, I need you to put an overlay of that picture right here.
Just in front of our faces.
Just do it. We're not that important for this. We are giving away to first place a Potts Design manga art playmat.
It looks so cool.
It really does. This is designed by someone. We'll put his links in the description. He's got a ton. This group has a ton of manga arts, and they're just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So make sure to check them out. And the winner will be getting the Potts design that was just up in front of our faces. And until next time, lads, we will see you on the 4th. And until then, good fun. Have luck.